So, um, I used to ask him about the SAS all the time because obviously you can't find information on the SAS if you just try and Google it. Yeah, yeah, right? So I used to ask him and be like, hey, tell me what this is like. And very, very important piece of information that I always found really interesting learning as a kid was that if you're ever a leader of a squadron or a group, you physically are not allowed to be friends with people in that group. Like, if you're a leader, the leaders cannot have any known relationships, existing relationships. And the reasoning is because they need to know that if you're ordered to send those men into battle, who are most likely going to die, that you'll do it. Right?
There must be a certain path that people don't really know.
Yeah, so like, what essentially, it's like, if you're a sergeant, you can't be friends with them because there's, a lot of circumstances where it's like, hey, we need you to give this order, and anybody with a brain would look at the order and go like, but my friends live there, my friends are there, right? And so, to stop that from potentially happening in the future, one of the prerequisites to it is that you can't have any known affiliation with anybody. And if you do, then you don't get the position. And so I was talking to my uncle about it, and I think this is kind of where my family got a hint that I might not be a normal boy. Because amidst this conversation with my uncle, the example that he gave, he was like, because I didn't understand it because I was young. It's like, you can't be friends with them. I'm like, but why not? It's like, well, he had to sit me down and be like, well, buddy, see, like, imagine if, right, because I had a friend at the time called Chris. He was like, imagine if you and Chris were, fighting together, like cool friends, right? And you had to tell Chris to go and run at the enemy. What if he, if you kill him, but what if he doesn't come back? And I just looked at him and went, oh, I'd do it.
Jesus Christ.
And to this day, I still have that mentality, like, I'd be your best friend, but if I'm given an order to send you to charge, I'm just like, hey, I love you, but go.
You're my friend, but the mission comes first.
Like, I'd probably charge with you. I didn't think I'd fucking... No. The only people... Well, you gotta think, right? When you're the sergeant and you're giving orders, your orders are coming from someone else who's giving orders. Yeah. So, yeah, no, that made my uncle a little afraid. Because, I did it for a little bit. I kind of liked it. The main reason I didn't go back is because I had someone named CC telling me I wasn't allowed to do anything with it. After. Yeah. Because it's good money. It's something that I... Like the famous, very, very, very famous